Hello there everyone, this is Chillainous. Welcome to another NEOFLY career Microsoft live stream, Microsoft Flight Sim live stream. I hope the video isn't too laggy, and I hope this is just superficial. Oh my god, what happened to the camera there? It actually... weird. I've been playing around with the overlay a little bit. And I hope it doesn't come across too laggy or too in the way. I've just loaded up NEOFLY as well, and oh boy, I didn't realize just how close we were to not coming into young. Hang on, I have to close a few things. One second. Never mind, everything is it's actually meant to be there. There is something that I don't have though, and that is my ATC, so you wouldn't have had that. Where's the old stream? ATC, ATC, ATC. I'm trying to figure out where it is. It's not in here. Okay, I guess I'll just add one then. Add audio output. Oh, I know why. It's... oh wait, no I don't. Oh, it's actually there. Where is it? That one. Okay. I hope that is everything. So let me just check the gameplay scene again for the ATC volume. -7. Okay. I'm wondering how it gets onto that scene there. Maybe I'll find it one day. Alright, here we go. It's a little laggy at the moment because as it loads up all the windows, it is actually a little framey here at the moment as it loads everything in. Well, while it does that, let's have a look at NEOFLY. Yeah, it's not exactly smooth, but it is what it is. Let's have a look at NEOFLY here real quick. So, you notice here I really don't have much fuel. What's that, 10 pounds? Or 100 pounds of fuel left? So we literally only just made it into young. Let's add some fuel while we're still playing around with house money. Today is Friday the 21st, so today is the last day we're going to be playing around with the house money, and I'll pay it back when we're done with this stream because it doesn't come out until you restart the client, so that's going to be cool. If we have a look at the map, there we go. There are no jobs going to Canberra, and I want to fly to Canberra and then possibly is this oh, it's Nowra Valley. Okay. It wasn't where I was thinking. I was thinking it was maybe here. Jervis Bay? No, not Jervis Bay. Here? Shell Harbour. Yeah, that's where I thought it was, but... so we'll probably take some goods down to Canberra. because I wanted to fly down to Canberra at least once. Then we'll probably fly across to Nowra. We'll go check the goods market. Oh my lord, everything is a little laggy though. I should have really restarted my computer. And it's a little too late for that now. Alright. Is that Yankee Golf Delta Oscar? Alright, so it looks like we can pick up coffee or old wine from here. And we don't have either. That's a little annoying. Is there anywhere nearby that we can? YCTM. They're selling old wine and it's just a little flight down the road. I can't buy any because I'm not there. So we will do a quick flight down to Cootamundra. I don't think I've ever actually been there. When I left, oh well, when I came into Sydney, the time that I did go, through Wodonga, through here, through Gundagai. So I was close to here, but not there. All I remember is yas. And we came through here, through to Kiama. Which, funnily enough, is where my half-brother, where his girlfriend lived, I think, which is cool. So yeah, we'll be taking a short flight down to Cootamundra. We'll pick up some old wine. We'll then fly over to Canberra. From Canberra, we'll probably find ourselves flying into Nowra. And then possibly up to Sydney, which is going to be a lag fest. Let's have a look at Cootamundra and have a look at Young in Cootamundra. Because surely there's something we can take across to Cootamundra. We can take medicine. It's not the best. Fuel is going to net us the most. It's heavy. So if we were to buy 19, we would make roughly, I can't quick math right now, 6,000, 12,000, roughly 12,000, but I'd be a little bit worried about taking that much with the weight and how I've been landing. It's fragile cargo too, so we could take medicine instead. Medicine sells for a profit of roughly 150 per. So 60 times 1.5 is, so we'd roughly get 90,000 out of this. No, yeah, 90,000. Possibly a little more, maybe a little more, like 100,000. So, wait, does that seem right? I'm gonna load up calculator here. I feel like I'm doing bad math here. Maybe I'll leave calculator open. So it'll be 162 times 60 is, oh yeah, I'm doing really bad math, but it's still $9,720 for an extremely short flight. I'm going to jump on that. So we'll buy 60 medicine. We now have the medicine on board. Let's get the plane started. Oh my god, it is so framey. I really should have. And I'm going to go on to this one. It's not much better. It is better, but it's not much better. Probably because of all the effects on this scene. Could also just be my graphics settings. I'm unsure. Getting your view while shopping at Audi. Hello, Audi shoppers. This is your representative speaking. Please continue shopping at Audi supermarkets. We have all the best things at better prices than Coles or Woolworths. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day. Oh yes. But we only stock up once every 6 weeks. Please don't stock up so that we may stock up at home. Thank you. Okay. Let's turn on the fuel selectors. I'm running through the checklist right now. Ignition is norm, power lever, idle. And the prop is max RPM. From there we are going to turn on the battery, beacon, avionics 1, fuel boost on. You get the starter on to get the motor sorted. The fuel condition lever is in the right spot. Make sure that is starting to turn. Beautiful. The fuel, the starter can come off. Fuel boost can go back to normal, and avionics switch 2 can come on. With that, our pre-flight is all set up. This switch here isn't moving, but the lighting is happening. That's funny. Alright, real quick, let's get this flight plan punched in. We're just going to do a basic flight plan. We are coming from Young. We'll take off runway, what appears to be 1719. Okay. Had that red round the wrong way. And then where are we flying to? ETM. There you go. Kudamundra. Oop. And I forgot to set an incoming runway. They have a few options here. We'll probably land 16. Just because it'll be easy to get in that way. We'll set up the CDI to GPS. And we don't want to cruise very high on this one here. Just want to cruise maybe... Oh my lord, we are already quite high at 1260. Let's cruise at like 26, 32. And that'll be 1500 feet. So we really won't be up in the air for very long. And we'll climb out at 800 feet as well. I don't think there will be any procedures here. The approach. Visual 1.6. Alright, we'll go vectors. zoom out here real quick. Let's see how far we have to go. Oh my. Yeah, we'll pretty much need to direct straight to straight and then into final. It looks like where we're... Let's just go to 2600. Sorry, 2200. And fly at 1,000 feet. So we'll be going straight in once we get up on the... up top. Okay. Oh wait. There are... Maybe I'll take off runway 01. And then from there we can climb out this way and then around. And then we'll give ourselves some time. Alright, with that let's stop wasting fuel and let's get a pushback. I've had a bit better luck with pushback planner as I was flying last night. I set up a whole other profile on NEOFLY just so I could fly in VR. Yankee November Golf traffic. Charlie Hotel 821 requesting pushback. When we buy our own planes, I am going to start a company. Not a legit company, but I have a name for it and everything. I don't know if you'd be able to do that legit like that, but we'll just swing it around. I might have to try and put all this saturated game and stuff nestled into a different scene as well.
Yankee November Golf traffic Cessna Charlie Hotel 821 is taxiing to runway 01.
Oh, my stream deck just went toppling over. One moment.
Traffic generic Victor Hotel Whiskey India Alpha ready for departure runway 15 IFR to Canberra.
There we go. Okay. Get some throttle into this thing and let's get moving. So we're going to back taxi. All the way down the runway. And you might have heard that there was some other traffic. They're at another airfield. So it must be a shared frequency. But flying the planes in VR is so cool. The Cessna 152 became so much easier to fly in VR. And my first landing was extremely light. Oh wait, hang on. Oh wait, no, I am going the right way. I'm just reading the MFD wrong. To me, because I'm still waking up, it looked like my plane was flipped around the other way. Looks like we'll have a bit of a crosswind as we are taking off. We'll have a little tailwind as we're coming out. But I'd much prefer this way here instead of having to go in the flight like this. I'd much prefer to just go straight in like that and spend a little more time up in the air. So when I'm like this, do you think that the overlay intrudes too much on the instruments? Or do you think it looks stylistically good? I mean, I just like how it looks. And we can put some information in the bottom if we need to. Why am I so slow? Also, if you saw the video where we flew into Young, episode 9, where I said I rented a Cessna Caravan, the cinematic view for the landing is right here in the middle of this rooftop. Like as if someone was sitting on the roof watching the planes come into land. What is the lower part of the overlay for? More for symmetry. But we can use it to give any information needed as well. Alright, we're going to line up real quick. I'm going to set the heading bug to in front of us and then very slightly that way because we are off center. Flaps 1. Strobe is already on. And we want to take off at roughly 100 knots. Oh, the plane is actually just lifting up by itself. Let's set heading select. Autopilot and yaw damper are on.
Traffic generic Victor Hotel Whiskey India Alpha ready for departure runway 15 IFR to Canberra.
So we'll fly out to Sierra Hotel and then we'll get these vectors here sorted. But yeah, we can put whatever information we want in the bottom there, but for now it's mostly, well for now it is mostly aesthetic. I was going to say it's mostly unused, but that isn't what I wanted to say, so. Alright, let's get the flight plan for straight sorted. What is it? Activate the approach. Oops, I pressed the wrong button there. Oh, that is extremely tight. Can I set this up again? Okay, it's still going to do that, so let's just turn on the GPS and we'll have it turn us around. I thought it might like balloon all the way out, but I guess it's just trying to be efficient. I can appreciate that. Do I need to increase the... That definitely looks laggy compared to my screen too. I'm going to turn off the saturation on the game real quick and see what happens. Or even just turn this one off. That even looks like it helped a little. Hard to tell. I'm going to quickly turn off the saturation filter. No, that didn't really help. It looks like this helps the most. Maybe I'll put all the game stuff into a... I'll put all the game stuff into a scene and maybe it will help. So I apologize if the frame rates for this stream look a little low, but I'm not going to be changing it. It could also just be because I didn't restart my computer. And I did have a little bit of a graphics crash earlier as I was playing VR chat. Oh, we still have flaps on. I was like, why are we moving so slow? I didn't realize we still had flaps on. Especially for the amount of throttle I was giving it. Insane. So from Cootamundra, I would like to fly to Canberra. Also, let's have a look at the flight assistant here because it might give us some information here. No, it doesn't. It just says the takeoff speed is 90 to 100 knots, the landing speed is 88 to 65. So that information there is no good to us. In one of the planes, I think it was in the 152, I was able to see that it says... that it said something about... Oh, it was in the... It was in this. Somewhere. In the, menus here, there was something about information. Oh, it was in time of reference. Aha, so in the 172 it says that the glide path is 68 knots. However, this one here obviously doesn't. Oh my god, we're flying 2,200 feet and we're still only this high. Crazy. But if our landing is roughly, what was it, 80 to 65 or whatever it was, then our glide path will probably be like around 90. Yeah, 88 to 65. So we probably want our glide slope to be roughly 90. Which I can do manually, that's no problem. We'll capture the glide slope before we hit the straight in here. I really should have looked at this and set my waypoint to Oh wait, it's doing... I don't think it's doing this airfield. But we could have come in October Tango 2 November Charlie as our vector for straight in. I mean, I'll tell you what, the game does look pretty. Maybe if this has a saturation filter on it, it does. I'm going to turn the saturation filter off of that one to try and save a bit. So I turn the saturation filter off the outer overlay. And now it only has to do the saturation in the middle. That should help out a little bit. Oh, but I just realized that that is also doing the darkness. Sorry, the brightness. The thing is, the brightness doesn't really get affected by anywhere except for the cockpit. There we go, that looks a little better. At least now the names aren't being lost in the clouds. So making a hopeful overall profit of around $9,500 for this run. By the time we get through airport fees and everything like that, we're pretty stocked up on fuel. So we don't have to worry too much about that. Wait, my computer sound just died? There we go. Yeah, I should have restarted my computer. I feel like the stream can actually look better than this, so I was getting better frame rates in VR. Could also be because the VR headset is plugged in. Looks like we have some very hilly areas right ahead of us. We might actually hit the 500 warning if we don't collide with that mountain. Actually, we're a bit higher than it, but it is definitely there in front of us. Right along this line here. So if the glide path happens to come into contact with here, I will not be activating it. Crazy to think Canberra is just somewhere over here. Really isn't very far away at this point. And I just realized that my microphone is not being as loud as it should be because I am still waking up. And I forgot to hit the start job button, so we may have to redo this flight. I mean, not like it's very long, but it might recognize that we have moved itself. So if we have to redo it, I apologize. It wouldn't be the first time I've redone a flight on this shuttle.
Yankee Charlie Tango Mike traffic generic Victor Hotel Uniform Romeo Hotel is on base runway 16. Yankee Charlie Tango Mike traffic generic Victor Hotel Uniform Romeo Hotel is on base runway 16.
Yankee Charlie Tango Mike traffic Cessna Charlie Hotel 8219 miles north, 2,200 feet inbound to land runway 16.
I just realized there is another plane right near us. There they are. They are also coming in to land. They're on base, so they are much, much closer. See if we can see them. They are not appearing on my MFD. But they're there. You can see here the glide path is also starting to shift downwards. We definitely flew a little too low for this flight, but I didn't want to come up just to come back down. My lord, they're up quite high. They're coming in for a descent. They might be landing Sydney. We might be seeing some of Sydney's traffic from here. As we turn on to straight. Let's turn on the approach
Generic
mode.
Victor Hotel Uniform Romeo Hotel is on final runway 16 to land. Yankee Charlie Tango Mike traffic Generic Victor Hotel Uniform Romeo Hotel 3 miles north inbound visual runway 16.
Alright, so there's our runway right in front of us, by the way. Right there. They'll be landing very shortly. They should be out of the way by the time we're on. By the time we're in. This says my traffic is at Young. Even though I know that it isn't. And we're now on final.
Yankee Charlie Tango Mike traffic Cessna Charlie Hotel 821 is on final runway 16 to land.
Alright, let's try and slow down to 90 knots in the next hot second because I forgot to do that. So I'm going to bleed all the speed out.
Tango Mike traffic Generic Victor Hotel Uniform Romeo Hotel flying the missed approach.
Lovely. The flaps 1. Flaps 2. Give it some speed now. They're flying a missed approach. I feel good about that. We're going to hover around 88 knots. Disconnect the autopilot. Let's fly this thing in by hand from here. We'll drop out a little of the throttle so that we sink a little bit so that we can float. And let's see if we can get a really nice landing on this one. A little right of the center line. Eating up so much runway. Yep, we're gonna have to do that flight again. Unless it can figure out that I have moved locations. Yeah, we missed our taxi. Because I was so focused on getting a smooth landing. But we'll see once I mean, I could just move the pilot to Cootamundra if it doesn't pick up. Oh man, they are flying right over the top of us. That's cool.
Yankee Charlie Tango, Mike Traffic Cessna Charlie Hotel 821 is clear of the runway.
Okay, let's see if we can see someone to wave us in. It looks like there is no one to wave us in, so... But it looks like we go around and then turn in. So that's how we'll do things. Why am I moving so slow? So I found that if you rudder one way and then turn the other, man, you can get that super nice tight turn. It even works in the other Cessna as well, which is really nice. And we will park up here. I'll shut down the plane. It thinks we're still running, probably because of the engine condition. Nope, because that is still running. Off. I don't understand. Well, we've made it to Cootamundra. Let's see if we could just move ourselves over to Cootamundra with cargo. If not, we may have to restart. It was YCMD, right? Nope. DTM. Okay. Now my computer's locking up because of that. YCTM. Oh, I also have to move the plane, so we'll have a look at how much that costs. Plane cannot be transferred with cargo on board. Yep, so we're going to have to redo that whole flight. If it starts me on the runway, I'm not going to be too upset, since we will have to redo it. That's so annoying. Okay, we're redoing it. Why does this keep coming up all by itself? All by itself. Frame rate looks a little better too for some reason. That's weird. Let's get loaded up now before I forget.
Welcome back, Captain. It looks like the weather is perfect for flying.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do this flight again. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad about having to do the flight a second time.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
No, I'm not. I'm not good to go. Still spinning? Yes, good. Alright, we'll punch in our flight plan again. From runway 1. YCT M Udamundra. We'll fly in the same way into 16. Oh my god, my stomach just went crazy. We will select the approach visual 16 straight in. We will load it. And then I want to add in the Oscar Tango to November Charlie. I think I said October before. It's Oscar. Oscar Tango to November Charlie. There we go. So now we'll have a bit of a line there. And then I also want to go up to this is an in final, so it actually comes in this way, but I'm going to use it as a waypoint here as well. There's Yankee November to I mean, we could always use the missed approach one as well. So we could go Sierra Hotel. That'll take us out and then around. We'll fly up a little higher this time at around 2,000 feet, so 3,200, since I know that it's going to be faster. Sorry, not quite as fast as I thought, with a vertical speed of 800. Then on the GPS, and let's get this pushback sorted. I'm so annoyed that we have to make this flight again, but it's for the best. My stomach has also just started going very crazy, and not in a good way. Oh, I actually want that window. And the flight is too short for me to do anything else about it. Alright, so we'll taxi back down to runway 1.
Yankee November Golf Traffic Cessna Charlie Hotel 821 is taxiing to runway 01.
And let's do this flight again. Unfortunately, we couldn't just cheese it, but... Oh, we're also not matching the payload. What do we need? 1970. They'll set that up. Then I have to add 1 extra pound for it to count, apparently. There we go. It is now saying that we are all good. Let's taxi. Then we will also re-back taxi. Oh, I'm so sorry. Great start to the stream when we spend half of it doing the same flight. Alright, from here I'm going to turn on my landing lights as well, so that anyone who may be coming in can see that we are heading back down the runway. Also, I need to remember 33% is my idle, not 0. I think that's getting me into some trouble as we are landing. Oh, Jesus. Because I think it's actually a reverse thrust. And that's why it takes so much more to get started. Yeah, so it's idle. I can't actually see what that says. Oh yeah, beta reverse, yeah. If I slam into reverse, let's take a note here. Where is the reverse? Okay, reverse is actually like 1. So we can control the ground speed that way. That's good. I really should change the gauge to show red beyond 33%. Sorry, below 33%. I actually don't know if I can do that on the throttle gauge on the stream deck, but we'll see. And around we go. I'm starting to feel quite unwell. But I want to do at least one flight, so we will turn on the strobe. Nav is enabled. We'll get the GPS going the moment we, well, not quite the moment we get in the air, but it will be there. Flaps 1. Don't forget to take them out this time, Chill. Rotate. Oh, plane is just taking off all by itself again. Lovely.
Enjoy your personal flight, pilot. You can search for more jobs after you land.
Autopilot is connected. Then on the yaw damper. And we are already turning around. Are we? Yes, we are. Take out the flaps. We should then start climbing much faster. I thought it was going to come up here and then... Oh, Sierra Hotel was literally right there. I should have done Foxtrot instead. But for a flight this small, to make $10,000 is not something that I want to give up on, so we'll at least do this one flight, but then I think that might just be it for me. I might have to go back to bed. Not a great view like that though, is it? There we go. Now you can actually see over the top, and I can see some of the important information. So I was going to fly to, as I said earlier, I was going to fly over to Sydney and things. I don't think I can today. I'm so sorry. I feel awful about that, but I also just feel awful health-wise as well. I'm feeling dizzy just sitting here. Let's tune Cootamundra, announce a full stop landing, select a runway, we will land runway 16, and we will announce our position.
Yankee Charlie Tango Mike traffic Cessna Charlie Hotel 82122 miles north, 3,300 feet inbound to land runway 16.
That's just in case that AI aircraft is still in the area, then it knows that we're around. I'm very sorry that this is going to be a short stream. I wanted to go for like 2, maybe 3 hours, but I haven't been feeling very well the last few days and even went back to bed yesterday. Even though I think I slept plenty. Body is saying no, you need more. But we'll pay back this loan so that I don't get hit with the repayment. And then that'll be the end of the stream. And I'll probably do a little bit of flying off stream unless I just reuse the thumbnail and everything and fly maybe later. And see how that goes. As we are about to make our left turn, I'm going to start to slow right down. I'm already above the maneuvering speed by a lot. Let's see if we can get it down. Cool, got it down to where we need it to be to safely maneuver the plane. Last thing I want is to stress this, because that'll be like a third time doing the same flight. And I don't want that. And obviously being twice as high will intercept the glide path much sooner on this flight. How's our position again?
Yankee Charlie Tango Mike traffic Cessna Charlie Hotel 82117 miles north 3,300 feet inbound to land runway 16.
Can't even see the... What is... I can't even see the runway. That's how much worse this one is. Hate my computer. I'm already playing on such low graphics just to play. I mean, we are also quite a bit further out. It's probably more like over here. That could be why I'm not seeing it quite as soon, and I just am not taking that into consideration. Thought I saw the glide past the diamond moving. Maybe not. Or at least not yet. Let's slow down a little bit in preparation for coming up to the glide path, which means that the flight will also take just slightly longer because we are slowing down. Actually, I guess that's a thing. Once we intercept the glide path, as long as we're below 150, we can just enable flaps at that point instead. Okay, still can't see the airfield anywhere. Ridiculous, so dumb. I would ask Derb to borrow his GPU to see if that actually makes a difference on my computer, but I don't want to accidentally blow his up in my setup, just in case. Because I can't pay that one back. His GPU is expensive. Oh, we've started to capture the glide path. Stay slow here. And then right as we hit it, I will enable the flaps. Okay, I will turn on the approach mode now. Make sure we capture that nice and early. There's the airfield there. It's starting to pop up now. We're about to hit our glide path at top of descent. Captured. And as we begin to sink, let's put on flaps 1. Wow, my voice has just gone really, really weird. It sounds like I'm using a voice modulator. Still here? Hi. Yeah, this is going to be my last flight. I sent a message saying I'm going back to bed. Shortly-ish. Alright, there's our 125 for flaps 2. Which I will hit shortly-ish. Ooh, I just saw that I could put like a tiny chat box in the bottom section, just have it stretch right across. That might be fun. Are we on final yet? Not quite. We're still 1 nautical mile. When we hit final, I will put on a second stage of flaps. You have 15 seconds to get to it. Two, 1.
Yankee Charlie Tango, Mike Traffic Cessna Charlie Hotel 821 is on final runway 16 to land.
And I just want to slow down to about 100. I think that's what it was, right? 88? Oh, maybe we want 90. Yeah, 88. So we'll slow down to around 90 instead.
500.
Looks good. After we get up over these trees, I'll disconnect the autopilot and fly in by hand again. We have a slight crosswind right to left at 11 knots. Yikes. So it's a pretty strong one. And I'm not very good at fighting crosswind because I don't understand how the rudder pedals work during fighting it, so... There we go, autopilot has been disconnected. Yeah, onto that center line early this time. Drop off some of the throttle. Pretty much idle throttle at this point.
That wasn't the softest landing I've seen.
That was insane. That felt really
Taxi
good.
to parking and shut down your engine.
And I was still over 200 feet. I think our other landing might have been better. Maybe I need to land in this view. Start slowing down. We'll start slowing down a lot more. And off the runway we go.
traffic Cessna Charlie Hotel 821 is clear of the runway.
Okay, I'm seeing the guys that will bring us in, so we'll go make our way over there. Alright, once again, I'm sorry this is going to be a short stream, but yeah, I'm feeling so ill right now. And rest is probably for the best. Alright, this guy here isn't feeling suicidal. That's a good start. Drop off our goods here.
Ready for engine start.
We're not going for engine start, sweetheart. Turn off all the lights. Turn off the starter, although that should have already been off. Maybe this is the off position. It is, okay. Okay, fuel boost is also off. We will turn off the fuel selectors and the avionics. From here, before we go back to the main, we're going to sell all of our medicine, all 60 of it, for $133,000. We'll go to the loans panel and we're going to pay off this one here for $135,000. This one here isn't due out until tomorrow, so actually, you know what, I'll pay this one back too. And then our next payment is $50,000 on this loan here. So we've gone from having a lot of money to having not very much, but these two loans here are paid off and there's no way that I'm going to get charged for that. The next loan payment for that one is, for the $50,000 one is Tuesday. So I have a bit of time. Let's go over the flight statistics here as well. Takeoff was at 1:42 p.m. and we landed, doesn't say, 1:56. So we didn't spend very long up in the air, only about 15 minutes. Landed at 69 knots, which is pretty good. Nice. At 270 feet per minute, which is very heavy. So we'll probably try to land while we are looking over the dash in the I forget what the view name is, but in the one where you're looking up over the dash. So 27-minute flight time. We got the bonus security, we got the aircraft stress respect bonus, we got the payload respect bonus, we got a XP rate of 2 because we're flying a a monoprop plane. So the total XP was 82 XP, and we spent $1,400 in fees, but we made 9,600. But then on top of that, we also lost what was that, like $200,000. That is the wrong button. Yeah, we lost $200,000 ish. This is 383,000, and we're now at 197,000. So yeah, we lost about $200,000. But our loans, these ones here, are paid back, and now we can we can get them again if we want them. But right now, that's a non-issue. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye because I would. I want to go back to bed. I feel garbage. But I hope that you have enjoyed this singular flight twice. Oh no. Oh, we can see here, we bought the medicine for 123 and we sold it for 133, so we made 10 grand off of that, like 15-minute flight, which is pretty good. If we had more jobs to take passengers or anything, that would also be quite cool. Real quick, actually, while I'm here, I am going to show you my VR profile as well and give you an idea of how I'm landing on that. I was watching someone teach someone how to fly a fighter jet, and it really helped me with flying the 172. Usually I play around a lot with the pitch trim, but he said something about acceleration for, throttle for pitch. So if I had the throttle on too hard, I would start tilting up. So I let off the throttle to get myself flat, and that really helped. So on this profile, I haven't taken any loans. I've already rented a jet though. A plane though. I've rented the 172 already, but that was no loans. 24,000. Wait, did I get a loan? No, I didn't. But you can see here where I sold the plane. You can see just how much money we made, how quickly as well. And I didn't have to go flying all the way out to bloody Horsham to find a 172. There was one in Parafield, so that's how I did it. Yeah, so we're renting a 172 here. If we go to our pilot information, the first landing I did was like 28 feet per minute. The second one here was really bad. This one here was okay. This one here, these ones here are really nice, but the very first one I did in VR, 28 feet per minute. I'm never going to get this right. Maybe I should start flying the 208 in VR. But we are already halfway to second officer. I wasn't playing for very long, but I was just chaining it back to back to back to back to back. So it just did really well because of that. Yeah, first landing, 28 feet. If I go to the other profile and we look at my first landing, I believe it was also very good. I think it was like 6 feet or something. Yeah, I'm going to try and fix up some of the latency or lag. I'll watch the stream back and we'll have a look at the lag. I'll see if it's pretty comparable to what I was actually seeing. And if it's worse, I'm going to try and fix it up. Yeah, so landing feet. My first one was a bit rough at 137. Still pretty decent. But then my next one was 6 feet. Like, I can't get better than that. So, I mean, I've gotten pretty close. This one here was 25, 27, 28. This one's here with just over 50. This one here's about 40, 45. So I've had a few really good ones. But then I've had some really bad ones. Anything below this line here is bad. And only a few of them. I think this is the first one I did with the 208. Since we got the 208, a lot of the landings have been quite bad, so. Anyway, with that, I'm going to head off. Thanks everyone so much for coming along. I'm going to watch the stream back in bed, and I will see you sometime soon. There's a link for Discord in the description if you want it. I'm wanting to get some artwork done for the profile picture, but I've renamed the Discord and I've set it all up a little bit, and yeah, it's feeling good at the moment. Anyway, I will see you all sometime real soon. Till the next time, take care. Ciao.